Look, man, there's levels to greatness. He dropped 50 on a random Tuesday greatness. And then I had chills and I don't even like basketball greatness. This ain't about PER. This ain't about plus minus. This is about aura. Like when you watch the playoff game, your soul was like, wait a minute, is this history right now? So today I'm ranking every iconic playoff game strictly about aura. Not efficiency, not analytics, not what Skip Bayless thinks. Aura. Let's go, bro. Underrated fire to basketball scripture, bro. Look, but first we got Jimmy Butler 56-point body bag versus the Bucks, bro. This one felt like an ex finally texting back, but just to ruin your life. Jimmy dropped 56 in game 4. Giannis was back. The Heat were the 8 seed. Nobody picked them. And Jimmy was cooking like a man trying to prove his coffee was better than Starbucks. He dropped 21 in the fourth quarter alone. Hit a one-legged fall away like it was a layup. This was one of the most sadistic performances I ever seen. But then you got Isaiah Thomas 53-point game after his sister died, bro. This one right here, that wasn't basketball, bro. That was grief therapy in motion. Bro played game 1 literally right after losing his sister. Then in game 2 dropped 53 on her birthday. He was 5'9", sobbing pregame, then floating teardrops like he was 7'1". And when he yelled, "This is for China," goosebumps, bro. I'm talking about, dog, I don't care what your team is, bro. This is aura, bro. This bro aura. I can't even count. But then you got Donovan Mitchell, 57 points versus the Nuggets. 2020 bubble, bro. Bro was hooping like he had no family in the stands because, well, he didn't. It was the bubble, bro. Ain't nobody in the building but employees and trauma. Mitchell dropped 57 in game 1 of that series. Most ever in a loss. I'm talking about 57 in a loss. Hit pull-up, step back, floaters. Look like bubble MJ. But aura-wise, bro, it's like your favorite SoundCloud song fire. But only the real ones remember, bro. This one, hey, this was some heat. I know y'all probably gonna say, y'all gonna hate my ratings, but bro, this was some heat. But then you got Jamal Murray, 50-piece revenge versus the Jazz. Same series. This man was going through heartbreak therapy in real time. He had 2 50-point games in that series and cried during a post-game interview talking about Breonna Taylor. He was hooping like he wanted to end racism with a snatchback. But again, it's the bubble. The energy was like watching NBA 2K in a haunted gym. The aura was lighted. The aura was there. And I think it's a slightly higher aura impact because the emotion, and bro was literally battling demons, bro. No cap. Then you got game 5 KD, bro. Y'all already know about this, man. 49, 17, and 10. Listen, this might be the greatest basketball performance of the last 5 years. But aura, it was aura. Like aura. KD was playing 48 minutes, no Kyrie, hard and running on a honey bait hamstring. Still cooked Giannis like he was at a summer run. But when you mention the game, what do people say? Yeah, but his foot was on the line. That aura deflation is crazy. They be trying to deflate the aura from this game. It's like someone whispered during your proposal, yeah, but the rain was fake. Like, come on, bro. But this could have been like, imagine if he'd have won this game, bro. This would have been a 10 out of 10. Like, bro, this would have been aura godness. Technically, culturally cursed, bro, because, bro, that was tough. We ain't just, like I said, bro, we ain't just talking about stats shit, bro. Kobe had 24 points. That's it. But aura, oh my God. Double overtime, tied 90 to 90. Smush Parker looking confused. Kobe comes down mid-range bucket. Stop playing with me, man. And hits that little shirt tug, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. You talking about aura? Man, look. That little "This Is My City" walk-off, bro. Come on, bro. I'm talking about, he gained 200,000 aura points off that, bro. Bro ran off like a drama teacher in a hood movie. I'm talking about, he gained so much aura off of that, bro. It's like, you can't even rate that, bro. It's like, bro. And then another Kobe's playoff performance, bro. You want to talk about aura? I'm talking about aura. This was the I don't need Shaq game. Kobe was surgical. He wasn't smiling, wasn't talking, just dismantling Orlando like they owed him rent. Dropped 40 on them and probably called the white fraud 17 times under his breath. That was game 1 in 2009 NBA Finals, bro. A 40-piece on your head? 48 and 8, Kobe? Nah, Kobe had some nasty ones. I'm talking about, well, he gained aura about a minute. I can't even count. Look, but we gotta talk about one of the biggest aura demons, bro. AI 40, oh my, in the step over. Look, in 2001 Finals game 1, bro, this might be the most individual iconic moment in playoff history. Look, AI was playing the Lakers, who hadn't lost a game the whole playoff. He dropped 48 in LA. Here's a clutch 3 in OT, then the step over, bro. Ty Lue became a meme before memes existed. I'm talking about a million aura points when AI, son. I mean, bro walked over that man like a wet floor, son, bro. I'm talking about pure culture gold. I mean, this moment was of legends, man. This was AI was already God. He turned to God with a fade, nigga. What? Look, I know people don't talk about it, bro, but look, Isaiah Thomas 25 points in the third quarter on a torn ankle. Look, 1988 Finals Game 6. This man ankle looked like a microwave grapefruit, nigga. And what did he do? He dropped 25 in the third quarter of an NBA Finals game on one leg. He was literally hobbling like, bro, looked like he was running wind sprints at area 51, but still fading mid-ranges, still dicing the Lakers, still talking trash. Magic and Kareem looking at each other like, yo, is he possessed? They lost that game by 1. But Isaiah Aura went plat. I'm talking about that game was of, bro, Aura, you want to talk about Aura? Isaiah was him after that game. That's not pain tolerance, that's Aura possession, bro. Or the Aura just took over him, bro. Can't even count. But Bron just came back on the list, bro. We got to talk about LeBron James 45, 15, and 5 game versus the Celtics. Now, this was a spiritual Aura correction. LeBron had his whole legacy on the line. I'm talking about a whole legacy. If the Heat lose, they blow it up. He'll choke us, Skip Bayless become president. And what did he do? No smile, no flex, no headband, just murder. 45 points, 15 rebounds in Boston. Talk about in Boston, where they saying that, nigga, you already know what they saying. They talking about, you know how they talk in Boston, bro. I'm talking about, man, he was staring through souls though, bro. He didn't blink for 3 hours. And from that point on, the league was never the same, bro. I'm talking about Bron had that demon look in him, but bro, the aura from this game. I'm talking about Bron, this game aura from every big playoff game. He have a big playoff game, it's gonna be aura game, 1,000,000 plus every time. But listen, but that performance don't got more aura than Michael Jordan. Flu game, look, listen. MJ looked like he needed electrolyte, a priest, and a nap. Bro was leaning on Scottie Pippen like he just got jumped. But somehow, he dropped 38.7 rebounds and 5 assists in Utah with a migraine, a fever, and the will of middle-aged divorced man at the blackjack table. This is the game that taught your uncle to respect Jordan like a god. This is why everybody did ride him like that, bro. They seen this man almost die on the court. They're like, oh my god, we got it. We love Jordan. He's Jesus now. But I ain't gonna lie, that was tough though. Playing with the flu and then, you know, scoring almost 40, that was tough. That was aura. I can't even cap. I'm talking about, you know. But look, bro, Michael Jordan 6-3-point game versus Celtics, first round. You gotta remember, bro, this was Jordan's second year. He was 23, bro, coming off a broken foot, and he ran into Bird, McHale, Purge, and DJ. A damn Avengers level Celtics team. He gave them 63 in the Garden like it was a YMCA scrimmage, bro. I'm talking about cooking. Every shot he made was an aura point. I can't even cap it. Larry Bird, the coldest trash talker ever said. That was God disguised as Michael Jordan. Game went to double overtime. Bulls lost. Nobody cared, bro. Bro lost and still leveled up like a micro cutscene. No cap, like bro, you know how you lose in 2K, but you still can go upgrade, bro. I'm talking about, bro, the aura that was gained during the 63-point performance, bro. They was calling him the best player in the league already from this game. The aura was insane, but he don't got the best aura player performance of all time. He just don't. I'm sorry. It gotta be LeBron James in Game 7 of 2016 NBA Finals. He only had 26, 11, 11. You know that's a triple double, but the block in this game is the most clipified, the most aurified block of all time. The greatest over game ever, full stop. Not the flashiest stat line, I'm telling you. He just had 26, 11, 11. But bro did everything, bro. He led them in points, steals, rebounds, assists, everything. Guarded Draymond, protected the rim, initiated offense, and then the block, bro. Andre Iguodala had finals winning layup, and LeBron said, nah, not on my watch. Give me that, goofy. He chased that man down like a Cheeto on creatine. Then he screamed like he knew he just altered basketball history, bro. And they came back from a 3-1, beat the 73-9 Warriors, and won Cleveland the first chip, bro. I'm talking about this probably put LeBron on a way bigger scale than he already was. When he came back from 3-1 and then won that game 7, the aura that was gained, the aura was 10 out of 10, bro. There was no other playoff game that had more aura than this playoff game. I can't even count. Keep it 100. I can argue with me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. But look, so there you have it. The ultimate aura rankings, bro. You can keep your triple doubles and TS percentage. Give me soul, sweat, emotion moments that feel like something. Some games are remembered by numbers. These games, these are remembered by aura.